III joining me in the studio. That's next here on the World Cafe. We're into the music studio in the World Cafe, and our guest today is a punk rocker playing country music, and I guess that kind of sums up the family tradition in a way. As we welcome Hank Williams III, and killer band. I've been hearing nothing but great things about these live shows you guys have been doing.
All right.
It's been going well?
Yeah, we've been having some great and bad times.
Yeah.
We only have some problems in the 2-4 dance clubs. They don't know country music anymore. So, but we've had some real good times. Met a lot of great people out there.
And you've been playing a lot of rock clubs too. I mean, you've been
and it's funny. You know, the rock clubs. We can be more country at a rock club than we can in a country club. Don't make no sense.
Go figure. Well, why don't y'all do a tune and we'll find out more.
All right, we'll start off kind of slow.
Well, my hat's done worn out, my boots are bad. I ain't got a car and I wish I had, and I'm down in a one-horse town. My gal done left me the other day. She said I didn't bring home enough of that pay, and I'm down in a one-horse town. And I'm doing fine, I'm doing okay. I think I might get by just one more day. When you get old down and got nothing to lose, all you can do is start singing the blues when you're down in a one-horse town. I drank on Tuesday until I fell down. I woke up on Wednesday and you weren't around, and I'm down in a one-horse town. And I'm doing fine, I'm doing okay. I think I might get by just one more day.
Hank Williams III is our guest today, and that's the One Horse Town, which is one of your tunes, right?
Yes, sir.
Which is not on this new album, which is Rise and Outlaw, which was named after your tattoo, or you got the tattoo for the album, or?
Well, no, I just got the tattoo after my gal left me, and then my dog I had for 14 years took off, so he
Jeez.
died. So
Man, you sure-
it was time to feel a little pain, and I like the name Rising Outlaw. The only way I'll get it on the album is probably if I get it tattooed on me to get them to do it. So it was fun.
Well, I want to talk about your writing because you've been doing a couple of your tunes are on here.
Yes.
But you've been doing a lot of writing now. You started out playing. You were not a country player.
No, well, I was a drummer.
Yeah.
You know, up till the time I was probably 20 years old, I played drums in a lot of bands, and I just liked the energy of playing in more of a rock metal kind of band.
Right.
And then after that broke up, I started fronting a couple of rock bands, playing bass, playing guitar, and did that for a while, and got into trying to actually write a song that made some sense and singing. You know,
Right.
I went from screaming to singing pretty much.
Right. Well, now just we got to set the whole family scene right. You didn't. Your dad is obviously Hank Williams II, and you did not grow up with him. You grew up with your mom.
Oh, right. You know, they divorced when I was about 3, and I'd see him about 4 times a year. You know,
When the
I'd go
bus
on the
pulled in,
road,
yeah.
or something, just a little bit, or go hunting. And but I'm pretty much a mama's boy, and had a regular kid growing up. Went to school and got to play sports and all that stuff. So I had time to grow up.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, I love your songs, the ones I've heard. So why don't you do another one of yours?
Okay.
A new one maybe, or
Yeah. This one's probably, I call this probably a little bit more commercial or whatever. So it's called Mississippi Mud.
Well, sitting in the bayou country, just me and my fishing line. I raise a lot of hell in a holler, sipping on that Georgia moonshine. Well, I know how to have a real good time. And I take my shot straight out of a jug, and I like to do a little dance in that Mississippi mud. Well, let's throw us a little party, baby. I'll call a few friends of mine. We'll dance all night till the sun comes up, and I drink ourselves completely blind. And then we'll rock on down the line. And I take my shot straight out of the jug, and I like to do a little dance in that Mississippi mud. Well, I was raised by an awful alligator who taught me how to walk the line. He used to deal cards from the bottom of the deck, but a Tennessee woman took his life. But he sure gave me some real good advice. And I take my shot straight out of a jug, and I like to do a little dance in that Mississippi mud. Yeah, I take my shot straight out of a jug, and I like to do a little dance in that Mississippi mud.
Mississippi Mud, another new one from our guest today. Hank Williams III is with us with this great band who you got to introduce before we go any further.
Okay, well, starting on the fiddle, we got Mr. Michael McCandless. Yeah, and you got Jim Murphy. He's been on with many greats in the past, Hank Thompson and Johnny Paycheck and all kinds of guys, and playing the stand-up steel. And on the guitar, the Jesus Lizard in the past, he's Dwayne Dennison. And on the stand-up bass from California, you got Jason Brown. And from Fleming and John on the drums, you got Mr. Sean McWilliams.
Some of these folks have been here before. I know Sean has in the past. Fleming and John stopped by the cafe before. You know, you kind of alluded to something already a couple times. You said, well, this is kind of a commercial song. And you talked about, you know, what modern country music sounds like. I mean, you are kind of caught between two things here, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, to some people, that's really not a commercial song, but you know, just to me, when once we get the whole thing plugged in, once it's down on tape, it just seems a little more commercial than what I call country music, you know.
Well, but I'm also, it brings up the fact that a lot of people, when they look, oh, I'm going to sign Hank Williams III, I'm going to make a lot of money just on the name, on that whole concept.
Oh, yeah.
And that's tough for you because you got to develop who you are.
Right, and that's kind of the cool thing about us being this punk rock and honky tonkin', because no Hank Williams has ever dabbled in that. It's all been country, and when we can turn around and give them that much of that kind of music, that just lets me stand on my own 2 feet. But here I am, that kind of look like Hank Williams, and on a good day can kind of sound like him.
Yeah,
and people have a few expectations.
Oh, of course
you know.
they do. Well, you know, you talk about sounding like your grandfather, and certainly there's an element of that. You also do music from a guy on this record. I know you won't mind me bringing him up.
No, not at all.
Because he channels your grandfather.
Oh, yeah.
Wayne Hancock.
Yeah, he's the only guy I say has got more Hank Williams in him than I got in me.
Yeah.
And Wayne completely understands that whole realm of music. And, you know, when he was 12, the first time he heard Lovesick Blues, he said it gave him goosebumps. And he found his calling, and it's just natural as can be for him. You know, for me to be as pure as Wayne, I'm not quite there as far as just because the other things I've been into.
Yeah,
but
right.
Wayne is a complete purist who can back it up 100%, and he can paint a hillbilly picture in a song unlike anything else.
Where did you find his music? Where did you first hear it?
The first time I heard it, I kept getting all these songs just pitched and stuff, and they were just all junk. And then here's this, you know, Thunderstorms and Neon Signs, the first thing I heard. I'm like, who is this? You know, he sounds great, and listen to this band. There's no drums and stuff. And once I heard that, then I really started listening to him, and we just got to hook up and hang out from there. And but I respect him 1,000,000%, and I might even he might lose respect for me one day, and if that's fine, that's cool, but I'll still love him to death.
Cool.
Because he's just the greatest.
You want to do one of his?
Sure, we can. Let's try just something a little upbeat. We'll try Johnny Law, something like that.
Well, we were cruising Texarkana in my Cadillac, and we were kicking Louisiana and coming back. It was starting to get light and I was really gone. I saw a flashing in my mirror, he was moving on. Hey, Johnny Law, are you picking on me? Hey, Johnny Law, traveling on my Missouri. I got the biggest attitude I ever saw. I bet you wishing I was guilty, Johnny Law. Standing by my cruiser waiting for your friends, or you can sign a violins and maybe on the end. Pushing me around just hoping that I'll choke. And if you get your way, I'll be locked up and broke. Hey, Johnny Law, why you picking on me? Hey, Johnny Law, traveling on my Missouri. You got the biggest attitude I ever saw. I bet you wishing I was guilty, Johnny Law. see, but you ain't found nothing, so you're setting me free. You'll make your money, put fear in those oppressed. You ain't nothing but a bully with a star on your chest. Hey, Johnny Law, how you picking on me? Hey, Johnny Law, traveling on my misery. I got the biggest attitude I ever saw. I bet you wishing I was guilty, Johnny Law.
All right, Johnny Law from Hank Williams III is here today on the cafe. Where do you want to go next?
We'll slow it down with Never Thought I'd End Up on This Road. Okay.
Well, I never thought I'd end up on this road, hurting so bad I don't know which way to go. Well, I'm leaving this town, I ain't coming back no more. And I never thought I'd end up on this road, walking alone with an empty bottle of wine, hurting so bad I think I'm gonna take my life. 'Cause my gal done left me, she's already rocking guy. And I'm sad and lonesome with nothing but tears to cry. Thinking of you and your guy who's treating you right. Sick from all the tears over you that I have cried. And when I close my eyes, all I see is you in my mind. And I'm sad and lonesome with nothing but killing time. And I never thought I'd end up on this road, hurting so bad I don't know which way to go. Well, I'm leaving this town, I ain't coming back no more. And I never thought I'd end up on this road. Low down blue.
I never thought I'd end up on this road.
That's it.
That's a good one. Hank Williams III is here, and what do you want to take us out with?
We'll do an old. A lot of people do this one. A lot of the rockabilly kids and stuff do it. And, it's a song that's been around since the 30s called Wine Spodioti. So keep it light back there.
Wine Spodioti, Hank Williams III. We shall hear much more from you, no doubt.
All right. We'll be around.
You're going to be on the road coming this spring? Or?
Oh, yeah. We're on the road constantly. We've been on the road for 5 years now, and we're, trying to work about 200 or more days a year.
Cool.
So,
That'll be fun. All right. Thanks a lot for coming by.
thank you, sir.
Hank Williams III. We shall return in a moment here in the World Cafe.